Daily Horoscope for Libra, June 15, 2025. Dear Libra, as the cosmic scales tilt on this Sunday in mid-June, you're entering a day of profound balance and unexpected opportunities. With the sun moving through the final degrees of Gemini, your sector of exploration and higher knowledge is brilliantly illuminated, bringing a thirst for something beyond your usual boundaries. The planetary configuration today is particularly favorable for you. Your ruling planet Venus is dancing through Cáncer, activating your 10th house of career and public reputation. This creates a beautiful harmony between your personal charm and professional ambitions. People in positions of power are noticing your diplomatic approach and aesthetic sensibilities. In the skies above, the moon in intense Scorpio is forming a quincunx with your sun sign, creating a subtle tension that actually works in your favor. This slight friction is just enough to keep you alert and perceptive without causing distress. You're sensing undercurrents that others miss, giving you an edge in all your interactions today. Mercury, the messenger planet, is also in Gemini, making a trine aspect to your sign. Your communication abilities are enhanced, words flow effortlessly, and your thoughts are crystal clear. If you've been waiting for the right moment to pitch an idea, negotiate a contract, or have a meaningful conversation today, offers stellar cosmic support. In matters of the heart, this day brings noteworthy developments. Single Libras might encounter someone who stimulates both intellectual and emotional curiosity. The connection may begin through a shared interest in art, literature, or social justice, all themes that resonate with your Libran nature. For those in relationships, the Venus-Neptune sextile encourages romantic idealism without losing sight of reality. It's an excellent day to reconnect with your partner through shared dreams and gentle expressions of affection. Financially, Jupiter's position in Virgo is activating your 12th house of the subconscious and hidden matters. You might receive unexpected financial support or discover a resource you weren't aware of. However, this placement also suggests being careful with lending money. Today, ensure all terms are clearly understood to maintain your characteristic balance. Your health and well-being are influenced by Mars transiting through Leo, bringing energy to your 11th house of community and long-term goals. This is an excellent day for group fitness activities or team sports that allow you to socialize while staying active. Your physical vitality is strong, though you should be mindful of tension in the lower back, your sign's vulnerable area. In your professional sphere, a surprising development may emerge around midday. A colleague or superior could approach you with an unexpected proposition that aligns perfectly with your talents for mediation and harmony. The stars suggest this opportunity has long-term potential, so give it serious consideration. Your ability to see multiple perspectives makes you the perfect person for this role. Creatively, you're experiencing a renaissance. Artistic Libras will find inspiration flowing freely today, particularly in visual arts, design, or music. Even those who don't consider themselves creative will notice an enhanced appreciation for beauty and harmony in their surroundings. This is a wonderful day to redecorate a space, select new artwork, or simply rearrange elements to create more balance in your environment. Your social connections are highlighted by a powerful alignment between Saturn and Uranus. This cosmic conversation between tradition and innovation suggests you might bridge different social circles today. Perhaps introducing friends from different parts of your life will create unexpected synergies. Your natural diplomatic skills make you an excellent connector of people. Spiritual growth is also favored, with Neptune in Aries forming a sextile to planets in your sign. This creates an opening for intuitive insights and heightened awareness. Meditation or mindful practices will be particularly rewarding today. You might receive clarity about a question that has been lingering in your subconscious. As evening approaches, the moon's transition into Sagittarius will shift the emotional tone toward optimism and expansion. This is ideal for planning future adventures or setting intentions about educational pursuits. Consider what knowledge you're seeking on your life journey right now. Today also marks a point of preparation for the upcoming summer solstice. As the cosmos prepares for this seasonal shift, you too are on the cusp of a personal evolution. The seeds planted today, whether ideas, relationships, or projects, have strong potential to flourish throughout the summer months. In navigating this day, embrace your Libran gifts of diplomacy and aesthetic discernment. Trust your innate sense of fairness when mediating any conflicts that arise. Your ability to see all sides of a situation is your superpower today, helping others reach equitable solutions while maintaining harmony. For the evening hours, the stars suggest socializing rather than solitude. A stimulating conversation over dinner could lead to valuable connections or insights. Your charm is particularly magnetic tonight, drawing others to your balanced perspective and thoughtful observations. Remember, dear Libra, that while you excel at considering others' needs, this day also asks you to honor your own desires and boundaries. The planetary position of Chiron, the wounded healer, suggests healing can come through asserting your authentic self without apology. As you close this day, take a moment to appreciate how you've maintained equilibrium while navigating various demands. Your zodiac symbol of the scales isn't about perfect balance at all times, but rather the ongoing, beautiful dance of finding harmony amidst life's constant changes. The stars have aligned to make June 15, 2025, a day of meaningful connections, creative inspiration, and potential professional advancement for you, Libra. Embrace these energies with your characteristic grace and watch as the cosmic scales tip favorably in your direction. On June 15, 2025, Libra's celestial landscape reveals a fascinating array of planetary influences. The Sun continues its journey through the intellectual and communicative realm of Gemini, illuminating your ninth house of higher knowledge, spiritual exploration, and long-distance connections. This position sparks your natural philosophical tendencies and may have you contemplating life's deeper questions or planning travels that expand your horizons. Venus, your ruling planet, has recently entered the emotional waters of Cáncer, activating your 10th house of career and public reputation. This creates a gentle, yet powerful energy around your professional aspirations, potentially bringing favorable recognition from authority figures or opportunities where your diplomatic talents can shine in leadership roles. Mercury, the cosmic messenger, is dancing through your fellow air sign Gemini, amplifying the Sun's influence in your ninth house. This doubles down on themes of intellectual curiosity and may bring opportunities for publishing, teaching, or connecting with mentors from different cultural backgrounds. Mars is positioned in the methodical sign of Virgo, energizing your 12th house of the subconscious, spiritual work, and hidden matters. This placement suggests behind-the-scenes activities may require your attention, and you might feel drawn to address unresolved issues or engage in compassionate service. Jupiter, having recently entered the bold territory of Leo, is illuminating your 11th house of community, friendships, and future aspirations. This expansive planet brings growth opportunities through your social circles and collective endeavors, potentially introducing you to influential connections who share your humanitarian values. Saturn, the cosmic taskmaster, continues its transformative journey through Pisces in your 6th house of daily routines, health, and service. This asks you to restructure your approach to wellness and work obligations, perhaps implementing more disciplined practices that honor both practical needs and spiritual well-being. Uranus in Taurus remains a long-term visitor in your 8th house of shared resources, intimate bonds, and psychological transformation. This continues to bring unexpected developments related to investments, taxes, or financial arrangements with partners, requiring flexibility and innovative thinking. Neptune, the planet of dreams and illusions, drifts through Aries in your 7th house of partnerships, casting both inspiration and occasional fog over your one-on-one relationships. This transit invites discernment between genuine connection and idealized projections when engaging with significant others. Pluto, having recently re-entered Aquarius, activates your 5th house of creative expression, romance, and authentic joy. This profound transformation planet is slowly but surely revolutionizing how you express your unique gifts and pursue pleasure, potentially bringing intensity to romantic connections or creative projects. The lunar nodes, cosmic points of destiny, find the North Node in Aries and South Node in Libra, creating a direct axis across your sign. This significant alignment suggests you're in a critical period of balancing self-assertion with your natural tendency toward compromise and people-pleasing. On this particular day, the moon glides through the intuitive waters of Pisces, harmonizing with Saturn and creating a flow of emotional awareness around work responsibilities and health matters. This lunar position in your sixth house helps you merge practical considerations with intuitive guidance, making it an excellent day for addressing wellness routines with both discipline and compassion. The Venus-Jupiter trine forming in the background brings a particularly favorable energy to social connections that can advance your professional standing, perhaps opening doors to opportunities where your aesthetic sensibilities or diplomatic approach resonates with influential groups or organizations. Your traditional ruler Venus forms a challenging square to Chiron in Aries, potentially triggering sensitive points around how you present yourself professionally versus how you show up authentically in partnerships. Working through this tension with consciousness can lead to healing insights about leadership and collaboration. Mercury's opposition to Pluto creates intense mental energy that may manifest as penetrating insights about educational pursuits or belief systems that require revision. Conversations could touch on transformative topics that expand your worldview in significant ways. The Sun-Neptune square active today suggests some caution around idealizing distant opportunities or spiritual teachings without proper discernment. This aspect asks you to balance enthusiasm with practical considerations when pursuing knowledge or making travel plans. The cosmic communication landscape for Libra on June 15, 2025, appears exceptionally favorable. With the sun dancing through fellow air sign Gemini, your natural expression flows with remarkable ease and clarity. Mercury forms a harmonious trine to your sign, creating a perfect channel for your thoughts and ideas to manifest into eloquent speech and writing. Your ruling planet Venus, positioned in expressive Leo, adds a touch of warmth and charisma to your words that others will find irresistible. This particular day marks a period when your diplomatic talents are heightened beyond their already impressive baseline. The words you choose carry extra weight and nuance, allowing you to navigate potentially difficult conversations with grace. Notice how people seem more receptive to your perspective, even those who typically resist your viewpoint. This isn't coincidence, it's the celestial alignment supporting your natural talents. Jupiter's influence brings expansion to your third house of communication, suggesting that your ideas reach farther than expected. Something you express today might travel beyond your immediate circle, possibly bringing unexpected opportunities through the power of your words. Pay attention to casual conversations; they may lead to significant connections. The Mercury-Venus aspect creates a beautiful balance between logic and empathy in your expression. You're able to present rational arguments without sacrificing the emotional intelligence that makes you such an effective communicator. This is an excellent day for healing conversations, contract negotiations, or creative collaboration where both analytical thinking and artistic expression are required. For Libras involved in writing, teaching, or public speaking, this day offers a remarkable flow of ideas. Concepts that may have seemed difficult to articulate suddenly find their perfect form. Your ability to structure thoughts coherently while maintaining aesthetic appeal in your delivery reaches a peak. Consider recording your ideas or pursuing creative projects that have been waiting for this precise energy. Social media communications receive an extra boost today. Your posts, messages, and digital presence carry a magnetic quality that attracts positive engagement. If you've been hesitant to share certain ideas or creative works, the universe supports your expression now. The feedback you receive will likely affirm your perspective and encourage further development. In personal relationships, you'll find an unusual ease in expressing feelings that typically remain beneath the surface. The moon's position supports emotional honesty without the anxiety that sometimes accompanies vulnerability. Partners and close friends will appreciate this transparency, potentially deepening your connections in meaningful ways. One cautionary note: Neptune forms a subtle square to your communication house, which could occasionally blur the lines between inspiration and confusion. To harness the positive aspects of this transit, verify important details before sharing them and be mindful of potential miscommunications, especially regarding practical matters or technical discussions. For maximum benefit, dedicate time to activities that celebrate your voice, whether literal or figurative. Schedule important conversations, work on writing projects, plan presentations, or engage in any form of expression that matters to you. The universal energies today specifically favor your ability to convey ideas with both precision and poetry, a combination that makes Libra's communication style so distinctive. The evening hours bring a particularly potent window for heart-to-heart conversations as the moon aligns with Venus. This creates a perfect atmosphere for resolving misunderstandings or expressing affection. Your words carry healing energy tonight, capable of mending fences and strengthening bonds that may have been tested recently. As June 15, 2025 unfolds for Libra, your financial landscape shows remarkable potential for expansion. Venus, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in your financial sector, creating one of the most favorable days of the year for monetary gains. This cosmic alignment opens doors that have remained stubbornly closed for months prior. The morning hours particularly favor negotiations and financial discussions, as Mercury's position strengthens your communication abilities around value propositions. Don't be surprised if a conversation that seems casual actually leads to a profitable connection. The second house of personal finances receives beneficial aspects from planets in water signs, suggesting that intuitive decisions regarding money may prove more valuable than purely logical ones today. Trust your instincts, especially between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m., when lunar energies enhance your natural Libran ability to sense balance in transactions. A long-dormant investment could suddenly show signs of growth, particularly those related to creative projects or aesthetics areas where your Libran eye for beauty gives you a natural advantage. The day's energy supports reviewing subscription services and recurring expenses, as you're likely to find unnecessary costs that can be eliminated, immediately improving cash flow. Saturn's position indicates that financial discipline implemented today will have 6 times the usual impact on long-term wealth building. For Libras working in collaborative financial endeavors, the day favors approaching partners with new proposals, as receptivity to your ideas peaks during this period. A surprising connection between your 8th house of shared resources and your career sector suggests that a professional relationship could evolve into a financially beneficial partnership. Consider reaching out to contacts in fields related to luxury goods, arts, or diplomatic services, as these Libra-ruled areas receive especially favorable aspects. Those employed in traditional jobs might discover an unexpected opportunity for a side income stream that aligns perfectly with existing skills. The evening hours bring clarity to a financial decision you've been postponing. The cosmic message is clear that deliberation time is over and action will yield results. For Libras involved in family businesses, a relative may provide insight into an opportunity others have overlooked. Digital currencies and alternative investment vehicles show interesting potential today, though Saturn's influence suggests approaching these with thorough research rather than impulsive action. Your natural diplomatic skills can be monetized more effectively than usual today. Consider how you might position yourself as a mediator or consultant in situations requiring your balanced approach. Financial paperwork completed today moves forward without the usual delays, making this an excellent time to submit applications, proposals, or requests for funding. The stars suggest avoiding impulse purchases during the late evening hours when Neptune's influence could cloud judgment on value. Instead, channel that energy into creating a vision board or financial plan that captures your true priorities. A surprising resource may come through a Sagittarius or Aquarius connection in your network. Keep communications open with these signs today. Overall, June 15th presents a financial turning point for Libra, with cosmic forces aligned to support both immediate gains and long-term prosperity, provided you maintain your characteristic sense of balance and fairness in all transactions. Libra, on June 15th, 2025, your fortunate areas shine with remarkable clarity as Venus, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in your ninth house of expansion. This celestial alignment opens doors to opportunities involving higher education, international connections, and philosophical pursuits. The cosmic energy supports any endeavors that broaden your intellectual and spiritual horizons. If you've been considering enrolling in a course, planning travel abroad, or exploring new belief systems, today offers exceptional support for these initiatives. The moon in Sagittarius amplifies your natural diplomatic abilities, making this an excellent day for negotiations, mediations, or any activity requiring balanced judgment. Your communications sector receives beneficial aspects from Mercury, suggesting that written or verbal expressions will flow with unusual grace and effectiveness today. Creative projects, especially those involving partnerships or collaborative efforts, have a golden touch about them. Financial fortunate areas appear through unexpected sources, possibly through a friend or connection made through social groups. Pay attention to casual conversations, as they may contain valuable information leading to prosperity. Your aesthetic sensibilities are heightened, allowing you to make choices in design, fashion, or home decoration that will bring lasting satisfaction. Physical well-being is another fortunate area today. Your energy levels are balanced, and activities that combine social interaction with gentle movement will be especially rewarding. The sun in Gemini continues to illuminate your house of expansion, suggesting that taking calculated risks in areas involving education, publishing, or legal matters could yield significant benefits. Relationship dynamics are particularly fortunate, especially with individuals who challenge you intellectually or expose you to different cultural perspectives. For those Libras involved in academic pursuits, research breakthroughs or recognition for your work is highly favored. Public speaking or presenting your ideas to groups will receive positive reception. The final fortunate area involves spiritual growth, meditation, intuitive practices, or connecting with wisdom traditions will provide unexpected insights that can be practically applied to current challenges. This is not merely about abstract understanding, but about integrating deeper awareness into your daily experience in ways that enhance your sense of purpose and direction. For Libra, June 15, 2025 brings a fascinating shift in your social landscape as Venus forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in your house of connections. This powerful alignment opens doors to meaningful social interactions that could prove beneficial in both personal and professional realms. The cosmic energy today especially favors reconnecting with old friends who might bring unexpected opportunities your way. There's a nostalgic quality to conversations, with Mercury in Cáncer encouraging heartfelt exchanges rather than surface-level small talk. Your natural diplomatic abilities are heightened today, making you an excellent mediator in any group tensions that might arise. With the moon in Aquarius activating your fifth house of pleasure and creativity, social gatherings centered around artistic pursuits or innovative thinking will prove particularly rewarding. You may find yourself drawn to unconventional social circles or meeting people who challenge your typical perspectives in stimulating ways. Saturn's position suggests that the connections you form today have staying power. This isn't just fleeting social energy, but rather the potential for building foundations of relationships that could support your growth for years to come. Pay particular attention to individuals who share your intellectual curiosity, but approach problems differently than you do. The Libra Aquarius air sign harmony creates a perfect atmosphere for collaborative thinking and mutual respect. Your ruling planet Venus also enhances your natural charm, making this an excellent day for hosting gatherings or being the connecting force that brings different friend groups together. Notice how people seem drawn to your balanced perspective and ability to see multiple sides of any situation. There's a slight cautionary aspect with Mars squaring Neptune, suggesting you should be wary of social situations that feel draining or where intentions seem unclear. Trust your intuition about new acquaintances rather than overriding your natural discernment in an effort to be polite. The position of Uranus indicates potential for surprising social developments, perhaps an unexpected invitation or a conversation that takes a turn you couldn't have anticipated. These spontaneous elements add excitement to your social world today. For coupled Libras, this is an excellent day to expand your social circle together, perhaps by attending community events or joining a class that interests you both. Single Libras might find romantic potential through friend networks, particularly at gatherings related to humanitarian causes or intellectual pursuits. The North Node's position suggests that the connections you make today align meaningfully with your longer-term destiny, especially those that challenge you to grow beyond your comfort zone while still honoring your need for harmony and balance. In work settings, focus on building alliances rather than competing. Your collaborative approach will win admirers and create a supportive network that proves valuable in the weeks ahead. By day's end, take time to reflect on which interactions felt most energizing and which may have depleted your reserves. This awareness will help you navigate your social calendar more intentionally as the busy summer season unfolds. For Libra today, balance isn't just your natural state, it's your superpower. The celestial configuration on this mid-June Sunday creates a unique opportunity for you to recalibrate areas of your life that have tilted too far in one direction. With Venus, your ruling planet, forming a harmonious trine with Jupiter, your intuitive wisdom is heightened. Trust those subtle nudges guiding you toward better equilibrium. Morning hours are ideal for addressing any relationship matters that have been lingering in the background. Your diplomatic talents are particularly sharp before noon. Use them to clear the air without creating new tensions. The afternoon energy shifts as the moon moves through your sector of personal resources, making this an excellent time to review your material boundaries. Have you been giving too much or perhaps holding back unnecessarily? Adjust accordingly. Communication becomes your focus as the day progresses. You might notice yourself wanting to please everyone in conversation, but today's advice specifically cautions against this tendency. Express your authentic thoughts, even if they create temporary discomfort. Better a moment of honesty than weeks of silent resentment. For decision-making today, implement the three-perspective approach. Examine important choices from your emotional, logical, and intuitive viewpoints before proceeding. If working on creative projects, the hours between 3 and 6 p.m. offer exceptional clarity and inspiration. Your aesthetic sensibilities are heightened, making this an ideal time for any design, decoration, or beauty-related activities. Regarding self-care, your body is particularly responsive to gentle movement today. Think flowing practices like Tai Chi, swimming, or dance rather than high-intensity workouts. Your digestive system may be sensitive, so favor light, balanced meals and increase your water intake. The late evening carries an energy of reflection. Set aside at least 20 minutes before sleep to journal about the connections between your external circumstances and internal harmony. This practice will unlock insights about patterns you've been missing. When interacting with loved ones today, remember that your desire for peace sometimes leads to avoiding necessary conversations. The day's planetary positions actually support difficult dialogues. You'll find others more receptive than anticipated if you approach them with sincerity. One specific challenge to watch for: the tendency to overthink minor social interactions. Notice when you're replaying conversations or imagining future scenarios, and gently redirect your attention to the present moment. The color silver carries particular resonance for you today. Incorporating it into your environment or attire will help amplify your natural gifts of perception and fairness. And finally, before making any significant decisions, take 3 deep breaths and ask yourself, will this choice bring more harmony or discord in the long term? Your intuition, when accessed from this centered place, will guide you toward the path of greatest balance, which is always your truest north, dear Libra. Daily Horoscope for Libra, June 15, 2025, dear Libra. As the cosmic scales tilt on this Sunday in mid-June, you're entering a day of profound balance and unexpected